I'm sitting here watching this video about conformity, and it's a topic that I talked about a few times here on this channel. Conformity means compliance with standards, rules, or laws. Behavior in accordance with socially accepted conventions or standards. But the term conformity is a big topic in this world, because that's all I see going on wherever I go. Maybe about 85 to 90% of society wants you to conform to these certain standards that you see going on all over the place. It's like if you go to a job, then you got a group of people gossiping. They want you to conform to what they're talking about. They want you to conform and join the crowd. They want you to gossip with them. You have to conform to the people you hanging around with. Even relationships, you got conformity there. You know, a lot of the times when you get with somebody, that person wants you to be a certain way. They want you to act a certain way. They want you to behave a certain way. You see, and then when you're home, you flick on your television set, or you get on the internet, and it's more conformity. You know, you gotta look a certain way. You gotta play the part. I mean, it's crazy out here, man. It's crazy. It's everywhere. Conformity. Everywhere you go, it's like you have to conform. I used to conform to a lot of things I come across. A lot of relationships that I build. A lot of situations I get into. I was the type of person that would conform. And usually when people conform, they want to fit in and follow the crowd so they can be accepted in society. That's basically what's going on. We have a lot of people that want to be accepted in society. They want to feel a part of society. They want to feel recognized. They want to feel like they mean something. People want to have a sense of meaning. They want to have a sense of people want to be desired. People want to be loved and appreciated. So they feel they have to conform to the status quo. They have to conform to these standards, to these rules, to these laws that are governing society. And when I was conforming to a lot of this nonsense, I would look back at my life and I was never happy. I was never happy, man, when I would conform, either in relationships, at the job, you know, in the street, with family. And there's a lot of people out here that is just not happy. They won't tell you. When you're conforming to society, there's no freedom there. There's no freedom. True happiness comes with freedom. Freedom of living. You know, if somebody put handcuffs on you and chain you up and throw you in a corner, in a cage somewhere, you're not going to be happy. Because you're not able to move around. You're not able to think for yourself. You're chained in a shackle, in a corner, in a cage somewhere. And that's how it feels in society. It's like you get in these situations and it feels like you're in handcuffs almost when you're conforming. I never liked that feeling. If you want to live a freer life, you got to stop conforming. Period. You got to just stop conforming. Stop trying to please other people. I mentioned that a million times on this channel. Stop trying to please other people. And it also seems that when I'm doing my own thing, when I'm not conforming, I achieve so much more. I get so much done. I see so much more in life. When I was conforming, I wasn't getting a lot that I wanted to do internally. I wasn't getting a lot done. I was so busy conforming, trying to please people, trying to cater to everybody else, trying to meet the expectations and the standards of other people. And I wasn't getting a lot done inside. And that was contributing to the unhappiness that I was feeling. I wasn't accomplishing the things that made me happy. I feel great right now because I'm not conforming. You know, you got to do this. You should do that. You need to be doing this. How come you ain't doing that? You should do this. You need to do that. Why don't you do this? I got sick of it, so I just cut the ties from that conformity. What we also got to start doing is start respecting other people. Stop being so bossy. Let people live their life. You know, let people do what makes them happy. Stop being so bossy. Stop being so controlling. What makes society what it is the people in society. And a lot of people that's in society are conforming to other people. And it's like a chain reaction. When you see a crowd of people gossiping, most of that is like a chain reaction. They're doing it because they're conforming to the next person. That person conforming to the next person. You see, and then they build this group. Now everybody's conforming to each other. Nobody's thinking for themselves. And if you notice with society, there's something that I noticed, is that it wants to make you feel bad for not conforming by using like shame tactics or judging you, putting you down, ridiculing you. This goes with society. When I say society, I mean everything's society. People in society, what you see on the internet, on TV, the media, in the streets, this society in general, it wants to make you feel bad for not following the status quo, for not conforming, for using your mind, for standing up for yourself, for being a more freer you, for living your life, for going after your dreams, going after your goals, following your vision, following your path in life, following your passion, things like that. This society wants to make you feel bad for doing that. And the reason it wants to make you feel bad, because when you're doing that, you're not under society's control. You're not under people's control and influence. When you're not under people's control and influence, you can live a more fulfilling life, a more freer life. And then in turn, you will be more of a happier person. You want to be more of a happier person in life. Everybody does. One way to do that is you got to stop all of this conforming. It's not the end of the world if you don't follow status quo. It's not the end of the world. You won't die from it. You might lose people in the middle of not conforming. You might lose certain people. That's okay. That's okay. That's fine. Let them go. Let them go. They're not meant for you, like I said before. People who are meant for you are not going to control you and dictate your life, period. They're going to ask you what makes you happy. They're going to ask you first. They're not going to just tell you, I'm not going to conform. We're going to have to part ways. We're going to have to part ways. I don't watch a lot of TV. In fact, I don't watch no TV. I might watch a movie here and there, but that's it. That's it. Because on the television set, that's all you see is conformity. It's shoved down your throat what you should be doing. How come the TV's not going to ask you what you want to do? What do you want to do? No, it's going to tell you what you should be doing. And if you don't do that, there's something wrong with you. You see, that's what's going on in society. A lot of the relationships that I get in is that's all I would run across. Is just conformity. If I can't follow my vision, I can't get what I need to get done. I won't be able to get enough done internally. That person is just going to be holding me back because I'm busy conforming. When I don't conform, I get a whole lot more done. Not only physically, but mentally. I just get more done. I can think clearer. I can map things out for my life more. I can focus on my happiness. I can focus on my dreams. I can focus on my path in life. I have more time to use for things that are productive, things that's going to elevate my life. And that's what this society is doing. It doesn't want you to go after your own internal dreams and passions inside. It wants you to follow their dictatorship. And the thing is, like I said before, society wants to make you feel bad for not conforming. If people or anything wants to make me or you feel bad, why in the world would I want to be part of that? Does that make any sense? Why would I want to be part of something that's going to make me feel bad for doing what makes me happy? Now, does that make any sense? Does that truly make any sense? Why would I want to be with someone that's going to make me feel bad for going after my dreams and passions? Or put me down for just speaking out and having my own mind? You can't rationalize that. You can't, there's no logic to that thinking. Why can't I have my own standards? Why can't I have my own way of thinking? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? This society wants to make you feel like it's something wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You just gotta have the courage to do that. A lot of people just don't have the courage. They rather just settle for what's going on. They rather just settle for the conformity. When you settle, you don't get a lot done. There's no happiness in just settling. When there's a lot of things that need to be done in your life, mentally and physically, and you're not getting those things done when you settle. Animals conform. I'm not an animal. I'm a human being that has my own mind, that has my own beliefs, that has my own vision, that has my own life. I'm not an animal. Animals conform. That's why you see a lot of them in groups and packs. They conform. I have a higher level of intelligence. I'm a human being, man. I'm not supposed to conform. Nobody's supposed to conform. Everybody has their own individuality, their own uniqueness. Nobody should be conforming. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing out here, man? We just out here pleasing everybody else, like animals in a pack somewhere, in the forest, and we're just doing what everybody else is doing. Like the sheeps and herds. We're not sheep. We're not herds. We're not cows. We're not dogs and cats in groups.